Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, my name is Mike, and man, I'm so thrilled that you would tune in today. I love spending a few minutes with you every day. We've been kicking off the new year, just talking about walking a new direction. And this week, we're talking about the importance of just changing the way we think in order to pull that off. And we unpacked this principle over the past week or so. Your direction determines your destination. Your decisions determine your direction. And what you download into your mind determines your decisions. What you and I put into our minds greatly affects the choices that we make throughout the day. We saw this verse yesterday from Romans chapter 12, verse 2 is going to be our week verse. Don't copy the behaviors and customs of this world. In other words, don't just put it on autopilot and go with the flow. Don't let like trends and cultural norms determine your direction, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Now, it came as a bit of a surprise to me that when I gave my life to Jesus Christ and I decided to follow him, that there was not like an automatic delete button in my head. I still had some of the old ways of thinking. I developed like neurological pathways in my brain that tried to lead me right back down the same roads that I've been traveling. So I had to go to work changing the way I thought and downloading some fresh, good, true things into my mind. My buddy Paul, I think some of you have heard me talk about him before. Just a great dude. Gave his life to Christ when he was 53, and man, he just really started doing things to change his mind. And he was showing up at church all the time, and I said, dude, you don't have to be here every time the doors are open. He goes, oh yes, I do. He said, I've been thinking a certain way for 53 years. And I told him about my brother-in-law Dave's farm. Is his son Casey now owns it, but they got a barn with a tractor in it, and there's a pathway that goes right down this path through a gate. And all they got to do is put that tractor on that pathway. They could take their hands off the wheel, and that tractor will drive right down that path, right through that gate without touching anything. How's that happen? They've been up and down that path so many times. There's deep ruts in that path. And Paul said to me, man, I need some new ruts, man. I've been thinking a certain way for 53 years. I need some new ruts. I thought, man, that's brilliant. And so I said, man, you got to start downloading a new playlist into your mind so you can change the way you think. And he started doing that. It's been so cool to watch God change his life. Let me just give you a couple of words to think about today. And then tomorrow, we're going to unpack them a little bit. The words are these: feed and focus. Feed and focus. And I pray that today you will feed your mind some things that are good. And you will ask the Holy Spirit to keep you focused on his presence in your life. Listen, Siri is good. Waze is helpful. But the Holy Spirit is an internal GPS that will lead you to life. So the two words today, remember, feed and focus. Feed and focus. Tune in tomorrow. We'll talk about it. Have a great day.